Mankind has always been fascinated by places that send chills down the spine. Today, we journey into the heart of terror. From the furthest corners of the globe to your own backyard, there exists a tapestry of locales that carry an aura of dread. But what is it that makes a place truly terrifying? Is it the echoes of a bloody history that still ring through the walls? Or could it be the whispers of paranormal activity that send shivers up your spine? Perhaps it's the unpredictable forces of nature or the chilling imprints of human acts that make your skin crawl. Each place we visit will have its own unique brand of terror, an intricate blend of history, mystery and fear. So, prepare yourself for a journey unlike any other. Hold on tight as we descend into the abyss of fear, starting from the least terrifying to the most. Our countdown begins in the watery canals of Xochimilco, Mexico, home to the eerie island of the dolls. This is no ordinary island, it's a place that exudes an uncanny aura, where the trees and grounds are adorned with hundreds of dolls. But these are not decorations of joy, they are symbols of a chilling tale that has haunted the island for decades. The story starts with a man named Don Julian Santana Barrera, a reclusive individual who lived on the island. Legend has it that one day Don Julian discovered the lifeless body of a girl who had drowned in the canal. Near her, he found a doll. Stricken by grief and guilt, he hung the doll on a tree to honor the girl's memory. But it didn't end there. Don Julian was tormented by the girl's spirit. He believed that the only way to appease her was to hang more dolls. So he did, collecting discarded dolls from the canals and trash heaps, hanging them all over the island. Some were missing limbs, others had empty eye sockets. All of them, with their faded colors and worn-out bodies, added to the island's eerie atmosphere. Over time, the island of the dolls became an unsettling sight to behold. Imagine navigating the murky waters of Xochimilco, only to be greeted by hundreds of soulless eyes staring at you from the shadows. It's a sight that has intrigued and scared many, a place where the line between reality and superstition blurs. Don Julian himself met a tragic end. In 2001, he was found drowned in the same canal where the girl had supposedly died. Some say it was the dolls that claimed him. Others believe it was the girl's spirit. Whatever the truth, the legend of the island of the dolls lives on, whispered in hushed tones and carried by the wind that rustles through the plastic bodies hanging from the trees. As we leave the island of the dolls behind, let's dive deeper into more spine-chilling territories. From the eerie silence of the dolls, we now approach a roaring inferno in the Karakum Desert, Turkmenistan, the door to hell. In the heart of Asia, where the windswept expanses of the Karakum Desert stretch out to touch the sky, there lies a place that defies our understanding of nature. A gaping maw in the earth that has been spewing flames for more than half a century. Welcome to the door to hell. The story of this fiery pit dates back to 1971. Soviet geologists in their quest for oil began drilling operations in this part of the desert, but the earth beneath them hid a terrible secret. An enormous pocket of natural gas lay waiting, and the drilling operation inadvertently breached its walls. The ground beneath the drilling rig collapsed, creating a massive crater 70 meters in diameter. Faced with a potential environmental catastrophe, the decision was made to set the gas alight. The geologists believed the gas would burn out within a few weeks, but much to their surprise, the crater continued to burn, and it burned still. Imagine the sight. An enormous hole in the earth, its depths veiled by searing flames, the air above shimmering in the intense heat. Picture the sound. An unending roar, the voice of an eternal inferno, echoing across the barren desert. The door to hell is not just a name, it's an experience, a visceral reminder of the untamed power that lies just beneath the surface of our world. Over the years, this burning crater has attracted daredevils and adventurers from around the globe, drawn by the terrifying beauty of this natural wonder. Yet, despite its allure, the door to hell stands as a stark reminder of the dangers and unpredictability of drilling into the unknown. As we step away from the fiery gates of hell, brace yourself for the chilling next destination. Beneath the romantic city of Paris lies a chilling labyrinth of death, the catacombs. In the late 18th century, with cemeteries overflowing and the city in dire need of expansion, Paris faced an unorthodox problem. Their solution? The catacombs, a network of underground tunnels and rooms that had once been limestone quarries. The city began to shift the remains of 6 million people into this subterranean city of the dead, transforming it into a macabre monument that still exists today. Walking through the catacombs is an experience unlike any other. Imagine, if you will, descending a narrow, winding staircase, the air growing colder and damper with each step. Your surroundings transform from the familiar cityscape of Paris to a dimly lit labyrinth, where every wall is adorned with meticulously arranged human bones. You find yourself in a corridor where skulls and femurs form a grisly mosaic, a stark reminder of the mortality that binds us all. The catacombs aren't just a cataclysmic display of bones, they are a testament to the city's history, a tangible connection to the past. Every skull, every bone, tells a story. Some belong to victims of the French Revolution, others to plague victims, and some even to soldiers from various wars. The catacombs are a silent testament to these stories, a chilling narrative written in bone and dust. As you traverse the narrow tunnels, an eerie feeling of solemnity washes over you. The silence, only broken by the occasional drip of water, echoes the magnitude of the lives once lived, now at rest in this massive ossuary. It's a humbling experience, one that leaves you with a profound sense of respect for the fragility of life and the inevitability of death. Emerging from the underground realm of death, we prepare ourselves for the climax of our terrifying journey. Finally, we arrive at the pinnacle of terror, the ghost town of Pripyat, Ukraine. Once a bustling city, Pripyat now stands an eerie testament to the devastating impact of human error. The city's silence is broken only by the howling wind, as nature slowly reclaims what was abruptly left behind. In the spring of 1986, Pripyat was home to nearly 50,000 inhabitants, all of whom were evacuated in the aftermath of the Chernobyl nuclear disaster. The city, built to house the workers of the Chernobyl nuclear power plant and their families, was abandoned in a matter of days, following the largest nuclear accident in history. Imagine, if you will, the chaos and confusion that must have ensued, the hurried packing, the fear-laden goodbyes, the desperate hope that it was all just a temporary measure. But as we now know, it was a farewell forever to their homes, their belongings, their city. Now the once vibrant city stands frozen in time, its schools, hospitals, and homes left exactly as they were on that fateful April day. Dolls lay abandoned on nursery floors, books gather dust on classroom desks, and family photos fade on living room walls. Each object, each room, each building, a chilling reminder of the lives that were abruptly uprooted and forever altered. Yet amidst the desolation, there is a strange beauty. Nature, in its relentless march forward, has begun to reclaim the city. Trees sprout from the cracks in the pavement, flowers bloom in the shadow of crumbling buildings, and wildlife roams freely through the deserted streets. A silent testament to life's tenacity in the face of catastrophe. As we leave the ghost town behind, remember, these places serve as chilling reminders of the thrilling yet terrifying world we live in. The power of human error, the resilience of nature, and the eerie beauty of abandonment all converge in places like Pripyat. Until the next adventure, stay curious. We've journeyed through places that send shivers down the spine, but remember, fear is subjective. We've stepped foot on the eerie island of the Dolls in Mexico, where the trees are adorned with the hollow eyes of forgotten toys. We've peered into the fiery depths of Turkmenistan's door to hell, an ominous pit that's been ablaze for over 4 decades. We've navigated the labyrinthine catacombs of Paris, a city beneath the city, where millions of souls rest in silence. We've walked the ghostly streets of Pripyat, Ukraine, a town frozen in time after the Chernobyl disaster. Each of these places holds its own unique brand of terror, a testament to the diverse tapestry of fear that spans our world. We'd love to hear about the places that have made your heart race, the locales that have sent a chill down your spine. Thanks for joining this spine-chilling journey. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more thrilling adventures. Stay